Altimeter, that's all I care about.
Yeah. Recording. Do. I think it is. Okay. Okay, what I'm going to do here is, well, I'm going to turn the autopilot on.
Okay.
I'm going to hit heading. I'm going to hit Alt. And I'm going to turn this on. Should be flying itself now, right? Now, okay. Let's see. Is it flying itself? Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, okay.
There's nothing that tells you the autopilot's engaged on there.
Just up here.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
The
FMC, or the, annunciator panel. ICAS panel, there you go.
Yeah, I don't know all that fancy terminology.
Fancy stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So now what we'll do, I want to do is take this thing here to, I guess gotta watch it. Okay. We're gonna go back here to here. We're gonna go to procedures. We're gonna go into approach. Okay? We're gonna go into approach here, and we want 19 LNAV. Okay? And we're gonna go transition. We're gonna go to the 6 up or wherever it's pronounced. Okay?
Okay.
We're gonna load and activate it. Okay? Now it's gonna show it. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit this GPSS steer.
Which one was that?
Right here.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Now we sit back and watch the show. Okay?
Air Coop turn to left base for runway 24, Caversham.
That's all the towers.
I never thought you'd see this stuff in GA airplanes.
No. Never did.
Okay, so now what this is telling me, a few different things, okay? I told you local time, and you can change all these fields. This just happens to be a VOR tuned in, which nobody flies VOR approaches anymore anyway, but I always like having the
backup. Yeah.
I'll put that under 114.7, right? Yeah, 14.7 is Colombian. It'll tell you CAE VOR. Okay, now it tells you it's 300 degrees and 29 miles from the VOR, which is south of the field. One thing I really like about this, is it's just telling me the 4.6 miles. Here's it, we're on the screen, right?
Yep.
Okay. We're 4.6 miles from this fix, this six up or whatever it's pronounced.
Yeah. We get 6 up there.
6, yeah, 6 up there, yeah, okay. 4 miles from there, but we're 19.6 from the airport. And I love having that, and the reason I love having that, because then you know how, especially flying a faster airplane.
Yeah.
You need to know, especially I'm used to flying from a Baron, you know, and I'm used to, you got to know how fast things are happening.
Yes.
You know, you could be 3 miles from the airport, you could be 15. You really don't know because you're flying all these intersections. Okay. Now what this thing's going to do is it's going to fly. It's just going to maintain 2,500 feet. When it gets to this 6 up, it looks like it's going to maintain pretty much the same heading because we're kind of flying straight into it. It just so happens we are. But then once we get into a final approach fix, I'll activate the autopilot over here. Now on here, the only I don't have time up here. The time shows up here. Okay, so the destination is 6 up. Okay. Okay. And we're gonna be 1 minute to get there. Right? Is that right?
Yeah, that makes sense. Only
see 6 right here. See here. Yeah. Let's see now. What's this now? It says 0, but well, it's less than a minute.
Little white dotted line there.
That's high power lines.
Oh. Okay.
Now, when you get a little higher, they go away. When you get lower, they're going to turn yellow. When you get really low, they're going to turn red.
Oh, okay. All right, down track is 286 seconds, so that's what it's going to track that.
Yeah, but see, now this is going to change here. Let's see, it just changed to UDI. Okay. Now we're almost straight in. Just a coincidence that we were straight into it. But once it hits UDI, it's going to make a 90 degree turn to the left. But this is going to tell you where you're going with it, and the heading and distance and the time, which I used to have time up here, but when they put this transponder in, this shows up here. See, I have a hard time seeing here.
Yeah.
So I always do it here. My buddy Don flies with me, and it's from his Mooney. He adjusts it down there, but I've never changed it down there. I've never tried it.
Yeah.
It also has a flight timer in it too.
Nice.
Once you shut it off, it'll recycle itself. I just blinked it out a little more.
Oh, now what's that vent blower?
That just circulates the air inside the cabin.
Oh.
Throw here on the ground or whatever you want air to come in.
Does it help?
Never really used it. But it's hot, it's hot. But you got the vents here?
Yeah.
I got the vents in the back? Get the vents down by your legs. Little ones down you can turn. Probably like what you got now.
Yeah, that's exactly what I've got. The root vent.
Anyway, on here, this thing actually has a...
Downwind for 24 Habersham County.
The 105 is nothing more than a best glide.
Okay.
Okay, and that doesn't automatically set it to that. It's just a reminder. You can preset like a climb, set whatever speed you want. Like you want to set for a climb speed, which I never done because depending on temperature and everything else. This year, I just want to know if all of a sudden this motor quits. I want to know what best glide is. I want to think, well, shit, what was that? You know?
Yeah.
Okay, it's making a turn.
Nice.
Okay. Nothing I did. It's just.
You're flying it so nicely.
Yeah, it's real smooth, ain't it? Almost perfect.
I hate that it can do all that stuff better than us.
Yeah. Okay, now once we get on the final approach course, because we will be, now I'm not going to go down even though we can. Once we get past the AVG, we can actually go down across AVG at 20, but I'm not going to. Okay, I'm going to leave it the way it is. Once it gets on a final approach course like this, okay, level out. Okay, I want to hit approach. Now you can see the glide slope come in.
Oh yeah.
Now that diamond's hollow, so it's not active yet. Pretty soon that diamond's going to turn green.
Okay.
I'll slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, this is more like work.
See, now I'm thinking, how far away from the airport? Okay, we're only this far. Okay, we're 4 miles. How far away from your? We're 9 miles. Hell, we got a long way to go. That way, it kind of gives me an idea of when to get the gear out.
Yeah.
See, that Baron, you had to get that. This has got approach flaps. My Baron did not have approach flaps in it. Okay, and it did not have approach flaps in it. So you had to do. It was 122 knots. So in order to get to 122 knots, you had to have the gear out for like a minute before it to slow down enough to get in the white arc.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if the glide slope's coming in going downhill, and you're still not in the white arc, you'll never get in the white arc. You're going downhill with gear only and no flaps at all.
Yeah.
Okay. See, the diamond just turned solid.
Yep.
So they get static out of Columbia. Now what I want to do here, I'm just going to start slowing it down a little bit because we're not in really no big hurry. I'm going to fly it like I normally would. Normally I'm going to bring it back to about 17 inches, which is probably about what you do, right?
Yeah.
We're about 6.8 now, so I'm just going to bring it back to 70. And the autopilot's going to trim it out. There's 17 inches. Okay. Going to see the glide slopes coming in? Yeah. What I want to do in this airplane, I can do it when the glide slopes, when it gets pretty much right there. So what I'm going to do is go like this here. Green. Okay, now what I'm going to do is just kind of let it set, just wait it out. See, the runway's way ahead of us, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. 5.6 out.
It's
Oh, I forgot to set one thing here.
Oh, minimum?
1060, yeah. Minimum's right here, 1060.
Oh, I see.
Okay, now the minimums are set. Now, really, I want to fly it lower than minimums because this is not an LPV. Okay? I'm going to keep going down to 200 foot, which is touchdown zone 540, so 640. Well, let's say 650. 650 is going to be 200 feet. Agreed?
Agreed.
I'm just going to play it out here and see now we're okay. The next runway's this approach coming up next in 4.1 miles. Saludo traffic, Bonanza 309 Swifty. We're on a 4-mile final for 19. Saludo. Now I just sit back and watch the show.
That was a nice
Just got to make sure you got the gear out. Okay. My landing lights, strobes run.
Is that just kind of an invert and lock?
Yeah, it's kind of cheesy. I'm not used to it. I have it on the detail. You got to push it aside, so I think somebody doesn't bump it, I guess. I don't know. My Baron never had that.
Yeah, mine doesn't. Originally,
when I first got it, I thought of taking it off there. I'm thinking, I like original.
Yeah.
You know, I like it the way it was supposed to be. What we're going to do is we're going to throw a first notch of flaps in only because we're not now. Yeah, I'm way too fast. Put the first notch of flaps, let the autopilot catch up to it. I should have done that before. I'll bring this thing back a little more. I'm really going to give this autopilot the tester now. There's our, hear that beep?
Yep.
That was our minimums, our legal minimums. I'll throw a rest of notch of flaps in it. We'll just make a low pass. Unless you want to land, it doesn't matter to me.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Maybe we'll land anyway. Let's get this thing. Let's do the whole routine.
Okay.
Okay, now we're on minimums. We said 560, right?
Yeah.
So we're getting down to 200 feet. We're still hot. 90 knots is still too fast. We do got 3 green. I'll push this forward. I'll push the mixture rich.
Gump.
Yep.
Going, Mr. Gump.
Yeah. Now I'm really aiming for 80 knots here. Fluid traffic, Bonanza 309, Whiskey, short final 19. Okay, okay, now there's a little off to the left.
Yeah.
Shows right. But you can see where it's following it right down.
Yeah.
Now see, it's still flying it. I'm gonna hit the autopilot off. We're gonna go like this. 3 green. Okay. And those tires that are on there are the same tires I bought this thing with, so you can tell you how I've been on the gear. We'll take off the other way.
Let me see if this does anything.
Oh, you might feel it. I don't know.
Well, a little bit.
You know, I'll go back to 4 up.
4 up.
Yep.
Flaps are up.
Yep.
Nicely done.
Thank you. This thing's actually pretty easy to land. Because I landed the other night, I had the videotape on. I just watched myself. I was really working that thing, but I was landing with a tailwind, so I was just sitting there trying to keep it off the runway.
What, gyro warning? What's that? Doesn't like
Oh,
turning that fast?
Yeah, because vacuum's low because of the RPM.
Oh, okay.
You want to bring it up, it'll go away. See?
Oh, I see.
Okay, we got Megs on there, hang lights on 4 up. Let's put Max back, Max with the Rich here. There's Rich, okay. Fluid traffic, Bonanza 3096 Whiskey, departing runway 1 at Saluda. Ready?
Ready.
Yeah, I'd rather put gas in later once it's lighter. Once after annual, there's more weight to jack.
Exactly.
Tap the brakes, wheels going up.
How's it hot start?
It's okay. It's touchy.
Yeah,
like I never got used to these slick mags. Usually, some people start with they'll flood it, or they'll start with a mixture cut off until it starts and push it in. I've always done where just prime it just for a few seconds, not like a full prime. I have flooded it once.
Yeah, I take mine and I put the throttle all the way in, but the mixture out. Run the pump until it actually stabilizes about 2 psi. Then I give it 1 shot to prime, and then I pull the throttle out, leave the mixture in, and it starts every time.
Okay.
And I don't know if that method will work on this. Every airplane's different.
Yeah, I don't know. This one here this is different from everything I've ever flown. It's just kind of touchy. I'm sure there's a knack to it, but
yeah, I'll have to experiment.
Should we try one more or not?
Oh, whatever, right?
Well, let's go over. We'll try Pillion once. If you got the time.
I got the time.
Yeah. I'm having fun anyway, so.
Well, yeah. I
Okay,
want
so
you
now
to have fun.
Here, I'll show you. Let's go hit destination.
Okay.
Okay, now touch up here, like I just did.
Okay.
Okay, now just type in 6J0 and hit enter.
Yeah, touching will be best.
Now what I want to do is I'll show you one more thing here now. this is on GPS steer. I'm gonna turn the autopilot on. Go like this. Take the heading bug here. Take the GPS steer, turn it off. Let me get us up to 2500 first. Want to overclimb? It's pretty warm out. Now you can go ahead and activate it. Go ahead and kind of start heading that way. See the needle?
Yep.
See, it used to be on the old HSIs, you had to dial it in all the time. Well, here you don't do anything. You don't have to set the runway heading or nothing. This thing's all automatic.
Now it's just going to be a matter of doing it.
Oh yeah. And it's also got the flight director 200 bars, and it's also down here too.
Yeah, double flight director.
Now this is the only thing the vacuum pump runs is here. However, keep in mind that the autopilot runs off of this.
Oh, it does?
Yeah,
Okay.
so if something happens, you lose the vacuum pump, you're going to lose your autopilot.
Oh, okay.
Like I say, they had our standby vacuum pump. My warning. Just a reminder, say, hey idiot, you're there. Okay, now what I'm going to do.
Is there just no traffic right now?
No. Should be, let's go back on here once. Let me get set up here once. Yeah, I'm sure there's traffic.
I was just wondering how you made it display.
Okay, well, it'll show up on there.
Oh, it will?
Yeah, I don't know why we haven't really got anything on there, but let me get this thing set up here first. Go back to here. I'm going to take it back about 21 inches. Let's take this back to 23.
Is there an RPM range you're not supposed to run?
Yeah, it says it right here.
Oh, I couldn't see it from the autopilot.
Auto flaps are in. Okay, let's go like this. Let's turn this thing to, I'm going to put this back on GPS steer. I'm going to turn the autopilot heading on, alt on, autopilot on. And that's going to go that way. It's going to go capture that. It's going to go capture that needle. Gotta watch it. I'll get into Columbia's airspace. Yeah, traffic. Let's see what we got here. Gotta be some traffic out there.
Burke County, traffic 6582, be landing runway 8, Burke County.
Gotta be some traffic out there. Huh. That's kind of weird. We'll look at that once.
Have traffic turn